sweet little man, and he is getting an enclosure upgrade today. Are you ready for a bigger cage, dude? And this is it right here. Boom. So it's the producer's pride chicken coop. All right, so the first thing I gotta do is cut down this freaking palm tree. You connect with these little brackets right here. We use the metal zip tie and put the cage over the mesh. Dude, this thing is freaking sweet, man.
No, he bit my butt.
Ah! Gobbles will get you. Howdy freaking do, people! It's beautiful out. Look at that. So freaking nice outside. Ain't it nice, bro?
Very bright, very bright.
So today we're doing another Tractor Supply chicken coop build. They're awesome for other animals too, especially people that have outdoor mammals, foxes, raccoons, dude, literally everything. Like there's a place by my house, Animal Adventures. They use these enclosures for their otters, their foxes, freaking all sorts of mammals outside, sloths, all sorts of cool stuff. Today we are building one for Chaka. Chaka is finally getting another upgrade. This cage is a couple feet bigger than his last one, a couple feet taller, and now he's gonna have a way bigger hide box lockout area so that way he can stay warm during the cold nights, have a safe way to feed him, block him out because he gets crazy when we feed him, and then we can get him a girlfriend hopefully soon. I'm still looking. It's gonna be tight. But we got my friend Noah here in town. He came all the way down here just to hold my wiener.
Touching your wiener.
Oh man, you're a sicko.
Both your wieners.
So Noah's got a YouTube channel too. He's got some venomous snakes at home, and he is a tattoo artist. So we're trying to get him to move to Florida. Everybody go convince him. So yeah, dude, go check out his link below. I'll put it right down here. So we got the bird aviary right here. Now we've been holding off on putting the cages here because we have to have a free cage that Chaka is in order to start using that for a template over here. So first thing we got to do is build Chaka's new enclosure right here. So we got to cut out that palm tree. We had a bunch of wood over here, put it in the back of Noah's rental right now. Probably gonna have a nice little bonfire tonight. Yeah, set all that ablaze. Speaking of bonfires though, you guys see what's going on in California? It breaks my heart, man. It's just absolutely awful. It's the things going on in California. California is already all sorts of weird stuff has been going on there, but this is just sprinkles on top of the icing. It's not even the icing on the cake, dude. It's awful. I feel so bad for all my California friends right now. It's absolutely terrible. Anyways, God bless. Prayers going out to Cali right now. Everybody, same thing. Prayers, thoughts out to Cali, dude. Absolutely terrible. But anyways, back what we were doing. So we cleared out this whole area. We have to cut out this palm tree right here to make room because we're gonna kind of set this cage up sideways so that way his hideout area, his house is gonna be over here. And this is gonna be like his play area, which is gonna be really cool. And this is it right here. Boom, so it's the producer's pride chicken coop. This thing is freaking awesome. And I'm pretty sure it's rated to up to like 20 chickens. Let's see here. Does it say? Yeah, it doesn't say what it's rated on here. But anyways, this is an extra large chicken coop. All the other ones are large chicken coops. Those are 8x8 cages. This is a 10x10 enclosure. And then we got that sweet little house right here for Chaka. This thing is gonna be awesome. All right, so the first thing I gotta do is cut down this freaking palm tree. All right, so area's cleared. Tree is gone, dude. No more freaking palm tree. It's not perfectly, I don't have a stump grinder. We try to do the best we can. We're just gonna kind of level it out as good as we can. We're gonna have a bunch of things inside the enclosure too. That might actually be on the outside of it. I wanna put it really as close to my driveway as I can, or maybe even line it up to here. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. But anyways, we're gonna try to fit the enclosure in this little area right here. We gotta open it up, start putting it together. Let's get it. All right, so now we got all the pieces out. The producer's pride chicken coop for Chaka. And what we remembered, so these clamps, we're gonna build this section right here. This is gonna be like his little play area. They don't specify in the directions. I wanted to just tell you guys, so if you buy it at home and you wanna make it yourself, there's two different kinds of clamps. These 32-32s, these go around the whole side of the coop. And the 32-35s, there's a different diameter for the top. So it has different brackets for that. Make sure you know, because if you use these on the sides, it sucks. And we found that out the hard way. So now you guys don't have to find that out like we did. So yeah, we're gonna build this right here. Really lickety split. And then get the bottom on. There we go, look at that. So this is the first part. This is gonna be his little play area. And then you see this section right here is for the coop that are in these boxes right here. That's what we gotta build next. But this thing is sick though. So now that I have this built, I could really tell the difference between the sizes of those cage. It doesn't seem like that much of a difference, just another 2 feet, but it actually does make a huge difference. This is significantly larger than these enclosures over here. And not only that, but what's really cool is this enclosure has the chicken coop part, the hideout, the little house for Chaka on the outside of the enclosure. So he really has the whole inside of the enclosure to play around. Whereas the last one that he is in, he still has his hide box in his little house inside of it, which takes up room. And these cages are kind of on the smaller side now that I see how big this one is. There we go, last connecting piece. So what I really like about these enclosures is that they're modular. So they literally come in just panels like this. Each panel you connect with these little brackets right here. Super, super easy to use. Like, it's foolproof. It comes with directions, obviously, but dude, you can literally just look at the picture and figure it out on your own. It's that easy to build. Even the chicken coop, super easy to build. This company is great. I love them. Super, super easy. So now we got this cage here. We're gonna keep this cage this color for now. Maybe down the road, we're gonna spray paint it. The rest of the cages that we're using for the aviaries over here, though, we're gonna spray paint black. And because they're modular, we can even just take off the size of those enclosures and put two together. So we have 4 of those cages in total, but I think we're gonna combine 2 and 2, so that way we just have 2 larger ones. Keep all the macaws in one, and then the cockatoos hopefully can go together in the other one, as long as they behave themselves, but we're gonna figure that out. So the next crucial part, we did it in that other enclosure as well. Bottoms of these cages obviously are open, so if you're gonna use these enclosures for monitors or anything that can dig out, or anything to prevent things from digging in, also, even with your chickens, sometimes people use it for their chicken coops as well, so that way predators can't dig under. You use a nice wire like this. This is obviously still small enough that Chaka cannot get through. So this is just a preventative for a dig out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line this up on the bottom of the whole enclosure. We're gonna use metal zip ties to secure it to the bottom of the enclosure this way. And then I have this nice bull ring clamp to attach bull rings on the inside pieces. So that way everything is super secure. There's no way that he can get out. You ready to help me?
Yes.
All right, let's get it. We use the metal zip tie and put the cage over the mesh, so that way it's extra sturdy. There's no way that he could dig out of here. And then where they overlap right here, we're just using this, puts little hog rings on it, so that way they're attached that way. So it's gonna be super secure. All right, so we're done at the bottom. Now it is time for the chicken coop part. In these 3 boxes, it's a pretty good sized chicken coop. So we're gonna get to unboxing and probably hit y'all with a sweet time lapse. Let's get it. So when I'm building things, I really like to take all of the parts out of the box and lay them out on a flat surface so I can see everything. And I put the numbers up so that way when I'm looking at the directions, all the numbers are visible. I can easily see all of the parts, locate where they are, and just have a more streamlined way of building things. Dude, this thing is freaking sweet, man. Great quality, guys. Like, I'm really happy that I'm switching to these enclosures, because not only is this just so much bigger for him, like this area is gonna be awesome. He's gonna have like a little hiding area, his little sleeping area. These back chicken coop doors, we can use that to drop a door, keep his food and water in here so it's easier to feed him, so he's not all crazy when he's all hangry. But dude, look at the size of this thing. So stinking nice. And this part was surprisingly really easy to build. The directions were extremely clear. All of the parts are labeled. Like, it could not have gone any easier, and maybe took probably less than an hour, honestly. We're over here ripping it. So check this out. Dude, this is so freaking cool, dude. Look at that. Chaka's new house, bro. What? So the only thing is this bottom is open. So we're actually gonna have to pull this chicken coop away from the cage. You see how our barrier at the bottom only goes up to here. We're gonna have to take another piece of this, lay it out here, overlap it on the outside, and then super secure it as well, because we don't want him to be able to dig out of anything. There we go, just like that. You see I'm using these hog rings to keep everything in order. See that? That little tool works freaking awesome. So this whole thing is secure now. Dang, dude, look at that. Woo! Got the roof on. Yo, this thing is so legit, man. And I'm so stoked for Chaka. So it's got like this little storage area underneath. We could probably, once we have the birds over here, we use that for like the bird food. Chaka has this huge, obviously this isn't gonna be where the lake boxes are, because normally there's dividers in here. We didn't even use that. We're gonna put his food over here, put maybe his bed up here. This will be like substrate or something, just keep this clean. Dude, he has freaking windows in here. I can probably figure out a way to set up a heat light right here. I'm gonna get get another socket from Home Depot and we're gonna put a nice heating element in this to keep him nice and toasty during these cold nights. Got another window right there. Dude, this thing is freaking cool. Has his own ramp right there. Absolute game changer. I'm so pumped on this thing. What are you guys doing over there? She said, come on in. You want Hayes to go in there too?
Yeah.
Not everybody could fit in there though.
I was sitting
How's everybody? Look at my mom.
I was sitting
Oh my God, Gobbles.
Turkey.
Better watch out.
No, he bit my butt.
Ah! You gotta watch out for Gobbles. Gobbles will get you. Right? Oh my gosh, look at this over here. Hayes, what the heck are you doing? It is time for some mulch. And we got some decorations and some toys to put in there for Chaka. We're gonna secure some of these doors because we're not gonna be using all of them. Just to make sure there's less doors to leave open. You know what I mean? Last thing I need is to freaking have Brandon like forget to lock a door or something and then Chaka's running around the neighborhood. Not good. So we're gonna make sure just the door to his like chicken run area, his play area, has a door, and then just one door, maybe two. One door for the food, one door to just like do things inside of there. You know what I mean? And we're gonna lock up everything else. And we gotta open the chicken coop. That's chickens out. There we go. Say, come on, chickens, come on out. In time for some sweet mulch. So went over to Home Depot, grabbed a bunch of bags. I think this is like 16 bags. And as you can see, my beautiful little helper, dude, I love my daughter so much. She is just, bro, the absolute greatest thing in the world. All she wants to do is help her daddy with whatever I'm doing. So we got these straps from Home Depot, secured these doors that we're not gonna be using. This one we're not using because there's 2 chicken coop doors technically. This one, I'm just gonna add a couple barrel bolts just so there's extra locks on this bad boy. This has a spring on it that we can pull down like this. Chaka's food, we can literally feed him in here a lot easier than trying to get into his cage and feed him. So this is gonna actually be a really nice feature. All right, so we are done with Chaka's cage. It's time for him to go explore inside of it and show you guys the final stages. Not the final stages, we're almost done. We still have a little bit of decorating to do. I'm waiting for my buddy Jason to come back into town. He's gonna bring me a bunch more like sticks and branches and all that stuff, kind of make it more of a natural cage. Right now we're using some 2x4s because that's what we're using in this cage and it works, okay? So let's go check it out. Check this thing out, guys. Finally done, dude. A few days later, see how he likes? Dude, look at all these things for you, bro. So cool. Let's go in here, let's get the speaker down. So we got these things up at the top, these little cat tunnels that he freaking loves. He plays with them on the ground, but I thought to put them on the ceiling. That way he could really play with them. Have it like a little hammock. Now, I ordered a top for this enclosure as well, but I actually really like how the sun comes in this area right here. Partial shade, partial sunlight. As you can see, we're underneath a tree, but then he's got a nice little opening right here so he can get some nice sunlight, get some good old vitamin D, which is what he needs, especially for his nice coat. Bring out those beautiful colors on him. These animals don't need to be kept in the shade all day long. Look, he's already going in his little hammock. Oh my God. So I got these little cat hammocks on Amazon. Figured they would be perfect for him, hang them from the ceiling because he loves to hide up here in things. Now these animals, you know, they climb trees in the wild. They live in little burrows and stuff. They're communal animals also, so I really wanted to get him a bigger enclosure so I could find him a girlfriend or two, you know? This cage is perfect size for him. It's freaking awesome. And another cool thing is he has his own little house right now that is gonna be sheltered from the rain. So if it does rain and he wants to go in and stay dry, he can go right in his little house, stay perfectly dry. And he's gonna freaking love it. The way we have his food and water set up in here is freaking perfect. It's super secure so he can't get out. We use metal zip ties around the whole thing, hog reins, the whole 9 yards. You guys saw it yourself. It's freaking sick, dude. What do you think, Chaka? Check that out. How are you, sir? It's so cool, right? It's so cool. You wanna jump to me? Come on. Let's go. It's so cool, dude. I made this just for you. Me and your sister made it. And Brandon. It's so cool. You wanna eat some food? Look, we got your grapes and stuff. Look, got grapes and watermelon right here. Come on, dude. Look, we got grapes and watermelon right here for you. He doesn't even care about food right now. He already ate today. So he's probably full and he'll just pick out his little fruit pile as needed. But dude, I'm pumped. Chaka, so cool, right? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Jump to me. Ah, sweet man. I love this guy, he's so cool. I want to get another one. I just want to make sure I get one that's like young enough to really bond with me like Chaka has bonded with me. That way I have some really nice Coaties because they could get crazy. It's a raccoon, you know? So when raccoons get sexually mature, sometimes their temperament changes and they kind of go after their owners, especially with feeding responses and stuff like that. They get crazy. They could put you in the hospital. This animal, even though he's super cute and cuddly, is not really a pet He's more of an animal ambassador for education. Have people come over here to learn about him and see some sweet little mammals at the property. Hopefully, you know, we'll get some more mammals down in the future, but we're working on enclosures first, and then it's game time, bro. Slowly but surely, we're getting things done over here. Look at that sweet man. Hey, dude. Oh, you're eating now? Nice. Freaking awesome, dude. He is, look how little he looks in there. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys watching. Comment down below, what do you think about Chaka's new enclosure? Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't miss anything. Go hit that notification button. Go check out the website, TylerNolanTattoos.com. Go get some merch. Sweet. I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless. Appreciate it. So perfect for him.